Alright, Blue Nemesis. Alright, this is our bill, Blue Nemesis bill. I'm gonna call this one the Warhorse bill. Alright, so first things first, what we did was my processes. I come up with my parts list, my modifications list, like what I'm gonna be doing. This is just the way my brain works, how I do it. I got it in my head already, but I need to put it down. Right, so the tag was right here. So yesterday you guys couldn't see it, but this is the way the tail looks. I'm gonna take this tag off. He had it there because of the light, but we're gonna take it off. Instead of just buying, you could buy another one of these for probably like $200, $300. That mounts right here on the actual side, and or I can mount it like this, you know, and switch it up. You can buy one that's pre-mounted, but I already have this, and this is like brand new, and it already has the light on it. So I'm just gonna modify a bracket so I can just put it just like this on here and hold it in place on the side. Still utilize this brake light and everything. And then we're gonna modify this. So what we're gonna do on that is I'm gonna change up the design because I'm gonna shorten this up, right? Even though it's purposeful, you know, because it's keeping the water from splashing up on you on the back or dirt, whatever the fuck. Excuse my language if you're riding in the rain. But I want more of this big boy tire showed. So what I'm gonna do is I might leave this centerpiece and then take it out this way, back that way, back this way, and shorten it all out. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come up with some design ideas. I'm gonna sketch it all out on paper, and then I'm gonna overlay it on here, see how I like it. If I like it, then I'm gonna take the next step and draw it on there with a marker, see how that looks, and then we'll go from there before we actually get to cutting and modifying. When I do my process, I went ahead and got a little list of the things that I need to get, and the speedometer is not working right now, and I'm gonna check the wiring first to verify if this just went bad, because I think they just typically go bad. But if it hasn't, I'm gonna fix it. If it is, I'm gonna replace it and put a new gauge here that's gonna be a little bit more what I need, because I'm gonna be running boost. So I'm gonna get a new gauge, repair or replace with a new gauge. It only has these little small buttons. They're not wired. Here's the wire. Somebody's cut them. I take it was like a start and a stop button, but I'm ordering the new switches, chrome switches that controls the lights and everything, just to make it easier for all, I ain't gonna say all, but anybody to get on there and know what each button is. And you don't want no one to get on and just see a button and press it, and you know, right and left. You would say right and left, okay, that's start and that's stop. It should be easy enough for somebody to figure out that this little button is stop, that one is start, and the lights are wired automatically. But I don't like my lights wired automatically. So I need it. And then if I add two buttons here and two buttons there, that's where it starts getting confusing. And you don't want to do that. So I'd rather add the right switches so you have your turn signals and everything wired up correctly when you're riding this bad boy, and you don't have no issues there. All right, so then our next thing was I got the gentleman that I got it from. He gave me a new front tire. It's over here behind the side by side, which I'm gonna get put on, polish up the wheels, and all that stuff is gonna come last. Back tire, I'm gonna get a new 300 series back tire. That one still has some meat left on it, and I could drift that a little bit more and play with it, but I'll order a new one. The polishing and the painting and the airbrushing and all that stuff, that's going to be very, very, very last. So anything like rewrapping this seat and all that stuff, all that cosmetic stuff like that is going to be very less. We're not worried about it. We're going to get our turbo. And I'm still sticking with the single turbo, even though I'm still going back and forth because I got enough room to put. I could put a turbo here, no problem. Over here, if I rearrange this, I could get the turbo up there, maybe. You know, it's like, yeah, I can easily tuck the turbo up here and have enough space, like right up in here. I got plenty of space. Same thing on this side. I'm already right here on this intake. The way this comes out is like a little awkward, right? But when I build my, which I probably just modify this because this is a nice little design already. But when I tighten this up, I'm gonna push it more in towards the turbo over this way to give myself some more room clearance right here for my brake. Alright, so because right now it's kind of awkward, as you can see, like I'm hitting it right here. You know, so when I'm riding the chopper, I'm riding like this. I'm on the outside edge right here, because if not, I'm leaning right against it, feeling the vibrations. So this design looks cool and all, but I'm gonna have to shorten this up a little bit, make it a little bit tight of a turn, bring it back over this way, get rid of all this shit. I have more room for actually hitting the brake. So I'm thinking I could definitely put the two turbos on each side. I can use the front, I can use this portion to actually stabilize the turbos and mount them. And then I run my piping, my hot side piping just comes around. This one will go to this side and that one will go to the opposite side. So that's what I'm thinking. All that twin turbo talking, I'm back at it again. I'm back at it with the twin turbos. And then what I'm thinking I'll do is I'm gonna route two downpipes. I like the way the exhaust is set up right now. I do like it. I like this as an exhaust. I don't like it when they come and they dump right here because my leg is going right there. I like them to get past where my legs are, and I don't like it when they turn up across towards my passenger. If I have somebody on the back, I like it to be right dumping out to the ground. Keep that heat off of me. It's hot as man. It's hot out here. So on this side, that belt drive make it difficult to run it like that. So if I was to run it, I'm back running it up nice and close, and I'm still trying to get back to that one point, which is might be difficult. So we might have to just run both the pipes same size and reconfigure it a little bit, but try to keep the same geometry as much as possible. I want my pipes to come back somewhere in this, at least this bottom section here. If we can get them to stay in there, that's going to be the goal, is to keep it from the exhaust wrap portion back. I want it like that. So I'll put, if I can get it to turn up and go right that way, and then that one can just continue around to the other turbo, no problem. And then we have to put an alarm system on it. That's a chopper, it's a bike, man. Anybody with a bike, you should have an alarm system and a GPS on it if you like it, you know, because fucking anybody can pick a bike up. Not anybody, but you know, just keep them honest, because you know if they want it, they're gonna take it no matter what. But let's not make it easy for them. Let's make it hard. You know, that's the way I see it. And we're gonna modify the light. Pop this light out. Pull a new lights on it. We gotta add turn signals on the back side. When we modify this, we're gonna add our turn signals. We have to. We're not going to run an intercooler on our turbos. We're going to run them hot. That's what I'm starting with right now. We're going to start with some hot turbos. No intercoolers. We're going to pull our gas tank. I got to go by the metal shop. Go buy some sheet metal. and I gotta get a couple tools that I got stored up right now out, and I gotta actually set this little pole barn up a little bit differently so I can do my welding and get my bench set up so I can do my custom fabbing. The garage, I haven't really done anything in the garage up there. That's just for keeping cars. I'm not gonna work in. I'm just gonna work out here. So all in all, I got the basic layout of what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna try to take you guys through step by step this time.